Alright, so guess what? I watched Croods 1 for the first time in a couple years, right? And let me tell you one thing, that movie still holds up. I'm not gonna lie. All these Grug things going around talking about Grug is better than the villager. Grug might be the strongest person ever. The reason why Conquest didn't infiltrate Earth faster was because Grug was on there. And let me tell you one thing, that is all true. Did you forget? Grug is holding back in this movie. This man wants Guy out of there. But deep down, he knew that if he did that, Eep would have been sad. So you know what he did? He tried to hold back and just try to show Guy his real dad strength. All right, that's the one thing about Grug. You already know he is all considerate. He might have ideas. Look, he might say he doesn't have a brain and doesn't have ideas, but let me tell you one thing, he does, and he knew he had an idea from the jump. Saying, if I show Eep what it's like that with Guy and his family, I'm gonna show her that I do in fact care about her. Yup, I don't know what I just talked about, but let me say one thing. It is all good, alright? See, this video isn't even about the Croods, alright? It's just Grug, alright? It's just Grug. Grug being Grug, because let me tell you one thing. Grug is the best character in the entire movie. Grug, did you see the way that he kicked that thing all the way to space? There is no reason why anybody should be this strong. This guy said, put the log down and I'll take you to tomorrow. And you know what he did? He put the log down, kicked a little bit, and then kicked it to space. He grabbed 8 big rocks and threw them into space. Did you forget, huh? Did you forget that one small rock he put in the beginning of the movie? The one that he used? No, not even at the beginning. The one that he used to propel himself in the air. That was that one small rock called Pluto. I don't think y'all really using y'all minds here. Once you really think about it, once you look at the real intellectual type of advancements, this man Grug was actually one of them. He was one of the best people ever to do this. And then at the end, this man Grug grabbed all of them, threw them. Okay, now that I'm really thinking about it, I don't know why I skipped all the way to the end, but now that I think about it, you're telling me that this man throughout the entire movie was just insane. Let me tell you one thing. Look, this man had made them live for over 55 years. Everybody else around them, civilization is gone. The only person left is Guy. Everybody else is out of there. All right, all the people, all their neighbors, everybody got stung by wasps, got eaten by hyenas, got eaten by the big tiger. And you know what he did? He tamed them all. He tamed all of them, and he stayed in a cave and made sure all of them were there. If it wasn't for Grug, all of them would have been gone. They would have been the next people out of there. This man Grug used his fist, his fur coat, and everything else to destroy everybody. Look, now that I'm really thinking about it, Grug was really that guy. He was Guy, but better. He was Guy, but strong. Because he got ideas. Ooh. He made a snap. Think about it. He really created some of the most iconic terms. Snapshot. Hug. Rug. Bug. Rock. A ride. Bro, think about it. He made all these cool advancements in the world, and people not really thinking about him, thinking about what he really did. Like, this is what I'm getting mad about. Even you don't really think about your dad. Think about what he's doing. I know that you really love him deep down, but then you're sad that he made y'all stay in the cave the entire time, and he wouldn't let y'all really see tomorrow. But let me tell you one thing. He did. He was really that guy. All right. Yeah, Grug, but you did do some wrong stuff in this movie, alright? I can't even lie. But by the end of it, you were that guy 10 toes down, baby. Okay, so do we have to break down the amount of strength that Grug has, or do we already know how strong he is? Because not gonna lie, I can really delve down and make a 10-minute video about how strong he is, which I might actually do. So this video is gonna be like, oh, Grug is real strong, Grug is all that. Now we're on to tomorrow, alright? This part really made me start tearing up. I was like, come on, man. I watched this movie so many times, but let me tell you one thing. This one time I watched it, I don't know why I was tearing up right here, right? I was like, come on, man, come on. I already knew the outcome of it, but let me tell you one thing. He threw them all over there. Bro, oh my gosh. Everything started breaking down. He put his hand up, talking about some, and then a bird started flying in. Bro, this man Grug saved him from the birds not once, but twice. He got the tiger, got Douglas, bro. Douglas, I don't know. Douglas has has invincibility, because there's no way this dude fell from the top, dropped back down, and still had the egg with him the entire time. Think about it. This man Douglas is kind of insane. And then he grabs the 2 lemurs, grabs every single one of those little animals we saw inside the movie. They really played back on those animals again. And then he puts them in the thing. Bro, the bird's flying, they get stuck. This dude pushes it up. It goes in the air. And you're telling me this dude is so acrobatic. He did a backflip, front flip, side flip into another cannonball roll, and then got inside the rib cage. I've never seen somebody do that ever, and he did it. He got in there, boom, and then it flew up. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this man Grug is some type of crazy. He tamed all of these animals, and then they raced at the very end. And you're telling me Grug is not strong? Huh? You're telling me that this family hasn't survived because of Grug? Grug, everything you said to him was valid. They did survive because of you. Nobody else but you. All right, y'all are a family, but let me tell you one thing. That little circle you did, the family portrait, man. Don't you get me started on thinking about that again, bro. This man made a family portrait, and then he made a fire, and nobody got to see him besides the tiger, bro. He said, I'm a cat person. And I see the exact reason why. If I had that as a pet too, I would have it too. Dude looks, man, you know what I mean, bro. This movie was just so fire. That's all I gotta say right now. And let me tell you one thing. Next video is going to be like a 10-minute video of just Grug's feats. Because let me tell you one thing. I think y'all are grossly underestimating how strong this man really is. I'm done.